Welcome back to another video, gentlemen. Today's video is titled, Success is not a straight line up. Before I dive into the video, make sure that you like and subscribe down below. I'm pumping out videos every single week, several times a week, and I thank you for leaving those wonderful comments down below and encouraging each other as well to keep grinding and keep developing and keep improving. So thank you, gentlemen. So success is not a straight line up. You know, a lot of young guys out there, they want to start a business. Maybe they have an idea of what it is that they want to do. And if you don't have an idea of what it is that you want to do, that's perfectly fine. Especially if you're 18, 19, 20. I was fucking confused up until I was like 23. You know, I get comments all the time from guys thinking, oh my God, my life's over. I don't know what I want to do. I'm 20. I'm like, you're 20 years old. 5 years ago, you were playing with Action Man figures. You're fucking a young kid. You know? So take it easy on yourself. But anyways, I digress. So a lot of guys, they have an idea of what it is that they want to do, and they want to go out there and start a business, maybe selling clothes or doing drop shipping or trading forex or whatever it is, and they get frustrated because they can't start working on it with as much intensity as they want to because they don't have the money. And I tell guys all the time on Instagram that DM me or TikTok, those that leave comments, I tell them, listen, do what you have to do until you can do what you want to do. And that was a quote from Oprah Winfrey. Okay, I like that quote because it gives you a practical way to view the grind and view success. Do what you have to do for the time being until you can do what you want to do. Meaning, you can't just jump from here to here overnight. There's a few steps in between that you have to climb through. Right? For example, if you're young right now, 19, 20, 21, you're most likely broke, right? And so what you need to do is get a job. Now, I get people saying, but I don't want to work a job. Tough luck. It is what it is, man. Listen, you can't just be a fucking influencer overnight. You can't be a multi-millionaire living a lavish lifestyle overnight. It takes fucking work. And what makes you so entitled to think that you deserve it when you haven't done shit? I had to learn that lesson. Fucking hell, I've got something in my eye, man. I had to learn that lesson. No one owes you shit. You have to grind your fucking face off. So get that motherfucking job, and don't be proud either. Kevin Samuels always says this. Don't be proud and broke at the same time. Oh, you can't be, sorry, proud and broke at the same time. No, that's beneath me. Well, okay, let's see how long you can survive without a job then. Before you know it, you want to fight for anything. You want any job. You want anyone to hire you because you're that broke. You're struggling. And listen, man, I always say this. It's an honorable thing to make an honest living. It is. Don't let anybody shame you. I know a lot of guys don't want to look like they're doing a bad job because maybe they want to attract a specific girl, and if they tell her their occupation, she may think of them less highly, and they don't want to be perceived in that way. Fuck them, man. If you're a man and you're making an honest living, be proud of yourself. I don't care what it is that you do, man. There is no occupation out there where you're not morally hurting anyone that is a bad thing. If you're a bin man, collecting garbage from people's homes, that's an honorable thing. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. If you're working that job, you're grafting your face off, waking up early, and you have a dream outside of that job, even if you don't have a dream outside of your job, if that job brings you satisfaction, I applaud you, man. I applaud you. Because you're doing whatever the fuck you want to do and you're not letting anyone bother you. Don't be disheartened. Don't quit a job because your friends will laugh at you if you're in it. Who gives a shit, man? Especially if you're working towards something bigger. Gotta suck it up. Work, man. Graft your face off. 8, 9 hours, 10 hours a day, warehouse operative, whatever it is, Amazon, collect that bag. But what you do outside of the 9 to 5 is very important. Jim Rohn says, work harder on yourself than you do on your job. Which means, as soon as your shift is over, don't just crawl into bed, watch Netflix or watch The Hub, which I told you guys not to watch, right? Don't just do that after work and then let your fucking passions and your goals and ambitions wither away and die. No, because remember what you're doing it for. You got to remind yourself every single day, I'm doing this so that I can start this business. Okay, I'm doing this job that I do not really enjoy because the business, the business, the business. You have a vision board. Make one, guys. I've just recently printed off some images and shit. I've got one of them up there right now. One of my goals is to have more than 100,000 subscribers, impacting 100,000 men around the world. That's one of my goals and ambitions, and it's right up there with a picture of me. I'll show you guys on another video. Okay, so I've printed a picture of myself because I see myself highly, and I shoved it up there. Alright, the only reason I put a picture of myself up there as well is so that I can connect the two things together. Me and 100,000 subscribers. I'll tell you guys how to create a vision board anyway, so I'll make a separate video for that. But remind yourself every single day, I'm doing this so that I can get the business going. So I can have the money, the capital to create some prototypes, to do this, to do that. You know, get to it, graft. But don't finish your shift and then go out there and waste the remaining 4 or 5 hours of your day doing fuck all. So remember this quote from Jim Rohn: work harder on yourself than you do on your job. It doesn't mean fuck around at work and be very unprofessional. No, do your job, do it properly. But as soon as your shift is over, you graft like a motherfucker. There's days where I remember clocking out of my work, my previous jobs. I've done everything. You know, I'm going to be completely honest on this channel, guys. I've worked in warehouses. You know, I've done Deliveroo. I've done everything, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not proud. You know, if I'm broke, I'll admit it. I'm broke and I got to get that money. I'm not going to be like, but what if they think of me in that way? Fuck that shit, man. I don't care what people think. And I made a video on that. Stop giving a fuck what people think about you. If you do, you're weak. Okay, so I got to it, man. But there's days where I was fucking shattered, but I still started going on the charts, back testing the market, even when it comes to making YouTube videos. Right, there's days right now where I'm shattered, but I do it anyways. Okay, so never lose sight of the true vision, guys, the true purpose. You gotta graft after your job. But remember, between where you are right now and where you want to be, there are steps that you cannot ignore. Don't look at these Instagram fucking influencers that you somehow idolize and worship and think, wow, but they did it in a year and they never had a job. You don't know someone else's circumstances. They might have had a £50,000 loan given to them. They might have had rich parents. And I'm not saying that to discredit them. Maybe they did fucking do it in a year without a job. Maybe they somehow pulled it off, in which case, fair play. But don't use the exception to the rule and start to get frustrated because you're not like them. I focus on my own lane, man. I look at myself and my circumstance. Okay, where am I right now? And then I assess what I need to do next. I don't care about these influencers and what they're doing and where they're living. And listen, man, I draw inspiration from that, but I don't concern myself. I don't get stressed. There's no fucking point. I'll just distract myself from what I have to do. So I assess my situation and I go for it. You know what, I need this much money every single month to pay my bills. This much money I'll put towards the business. Cool, boom. And then off I go. That's it, grafting away. Alright? So remember, there's steps you need to go through. Work that job, man. Be a fucking waiter. I don't care, man. You know what I'm saying? Warehouse operative, Deliveroo driver. Do what you got to do, man. As long as it's helping you towards your business, as long as you're not losing sight of your purpose after work, then you're doing a tremendous job. Even Ben from Gymshark, many of you know the founder of Gymshark, Ben. He admitted on one of his recent podcasts that he had with, I think it was Steve, the guy from Dragon's Den, Steven. He said that he had to be a Pizza Hut delivery driver during the process of creating Gymshark. That's what he was doing. He was delivering pizzas. And look at where he is today. Alright? So hopefully this video inspires you to have more confidence in what you're doing and not look down at yourself, oh, I'm just a fucking warehouse. No. Don't look down at yourself. Keep reminding yourself every day, even when you're fucking scanning shit at work, you know, the parcels or delivering food, I'm the fucking G. This business is going to be huge. I'm the motherfucking one. I know I am. I've got the source. I've got everything, man. And you just keep reminding yourself every single day, even as you're driving, I'm the fucking Don. Watch what I'm going to create. Remind yourself every day. Don't lose sight of the mission, of the goal. And I promise you guys, one day you're going to look back and you're going to smile when you reflect on all these jobs that you had to do, and it's all going to make sense. The dots will fucking connect. Hopefully this video helps you guys. If it does, like and subscribe down below. Keep fighting, brothers. I believe in every single one of you out there, and I'm here. If you guys need anything, DM me on Instagram and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.